Hi everybody and welcome to Heel Heat. This is our Ring of Honor show for the week. My name is George Coles and I'm rolling solo. Now first up, let's go right into the show. First match of the night is Scott Parker and Shane Matthews 3.0 versus Adrenaline Rush of Tadarius Thomas and ACH. This is my first time seeing 3.0. I've heard a lot about them. I've heard nothing but good things, and they put on a great match here. Adrenaline Rush is a newer form tag team in Ring of Honor. I've seen them a few times here and there. I think they're really good. They mesh well together. The thing is, we need to know going forward, because ACH is in the World Title Tournament. No spoilers, we won't tell you how he does. But are they pushing Adrenaline Rush as a team, or as singles guys that just happen to be a team as well? Either way, Adrenaline Rush picks up the win in an overall good match. I'd like to see more of 3.0. I thought it was a good opener. Ring of Honor has been giving us the last few weeks at least some new talent in the opening match. Unfortunately, every match so far that they brought the new talent in for, the new talent lost. Maybe we'll get a trend bucking at some point and one of the new talents will go over. But either way, they've been very compelling. I enjoyed this match. I thought it was a good way to start the show. And speaking of tag team wrestling, we had Nigel McGuinness come out talking about the Ring of Honor World title being vacated by Jay Briscoe due to a shoulder injury, which who knows if it's kayfabe or not. There have been conflicting rumors both ways. So they're going to, while the tournament's going on, they're going to focus on the tag team division, which brings out the tag team champions, Red Dragon. Red Dragon is scheduled to have a match later on with the Forever Hooligans. They say, well, why don't we just make this a title match? And Bobby Fish looks like he's going to ask for something in return for that. However, before he can, the American Wolves come out, basically say, we're gunning for the world champions, whoever wins this. Nice little promo, breaks up the action a bit, lets us know that tag team wrestling does mean something in Ring of Honor, and something I really enjoy. I'm a fan of tag team wrestling, so going forward, I think this is going to be, the more emphasis they put on it, the better it's going to be. Now our next match is basically a play-in match to get into the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Originally scheduled to be Silas Young versus Adam Page. QT Marshall talked his way into the match, made it a three-way dance. I thought it was a really good match. Adam Page is someone he's only getting better and better. Silas Young is pretty good already. QT Marshall, I like him when he has RD Evans there to help him out. Without RD this week, it was a little bit, I don't know, just his act wasn't as good as it has been. He kind of has sort of an Adam Pearce style to him. It was an overall good match. Silas Young wins with a roll-up. Pretty decent. He gets into the title tournament, and he'll be facing Tommaso Ciampa. Now the main event for the night is the tag team match. The Forever Hooligans of Alex Kozlov and Rocky Romero versus Red Dragon, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. An absolute fabulous match, something that I was really looking forward to. The thing that's off-putting about this is that Ring of Honor themselves spoiled this match by letting us know a couple weeks back that the Forever Hooligans won the match and won the tag team championship. So a little bit of a, how could I say it? It's kind of like when it's your birthday and you know what the present is in the box. Even if you really, really want what's in that box, it kind of doesn't have the same pizzazz as if it was a surprise. So, I know all of their shows are taped. I don't generally look at the spoilers ahead of time just because I do want to be surprised on what happens. And this here, unfortunately, they ruined the surprise. However, the match was still a fabulous match, and that's something I really want to talk about now. They're already past the first round of the TV or the World Title Tournament, and on TV Showtime, on TV in the show, they haven't even got to the tournament yet. It's a little counterproductive what they're doing, posting results and such on their Ring of Honor website and showing YouTube videos on their YouTube channel with stuff that hasn't happened yet on TV. They could show that stuff, but let TV catch up to where you're at. It's a simple concept. I mean, I'm really sorry. I know it's something that bothers some of my other friends. One of the people that's been really vocal about it is the Mass Tweeter, who does the IWX show. Fabulous podcast, does some videos on the internet at Mass Tweeter X on YouTube /Mass Tweeter X, at Mass Tweeter X on Twitter. Follow the guy, he's a really good wrestling mind, but this is something that really bothers him, and I know it also bothers my friend, the co-host of the show, of the IWX show, at Bob_Delph, Bunkhouse Bob, that's his Twitter handle. And I know it bothers both of them, the continuity, because, and it's like I explained, some of this, you know, some of us get Ring of Honor Thursday night, and then some get it Friday, some get it Saturday, some get it Sunday, and then there's people that don't have it in their market that have to wait till the next Thursday. So literally, when Ring of Honor releases a show online that Thursday, there's a new show out for part of the country. So if you're one of them online people, you're a week behind there. The show's already 3-4 weeks behind due to their TV taping schedules, so you could be seriously behind, and if you see spoilers, or Ring of Honor themselves spoils anything, you're kind of really lost. And, you know, it's one of those things they got to work out. I understand why they do the TV taping schedule the way they do. It's a cost-cutting measure. It saves them a lot of money. Ring of Honor doesn't make as much as the big companies do. They're not on par with TNA or WWE. However, they could do better to work this. I remember when WWE used to do this in the 80s, I would go to house shows in the Philadelphia Spectrum, and even if, let's say, they already recorded the tag team championships being lost, but it's not going to air on television for another 3 weeks there, they would still be the tag team champions at that house show until it aired on TV. Maybe if they're going to do title changes, they should do it, because I know there's some of the shows that are only about a week off, so maybe they should do the title changes on that show, or the important things on that show. I don't know. It's one of the few problems that I have with the Ring of Honor television show, and I'm sorry I went off on a little bit of a rant there, but it dwindled my excitement for this show knowing what the outcome of the main event was going to be. And speaking of that, we're just going to go right into our rating system. Now, if you've watched this show before, you know we have a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. I'm going to give this show a solid 3, maybe a 4. Could have been a 4 or a 5 if I didn't know the outcome. It really put a hamper on the great tag match. The 2 tag matches were great. The promo with the tag teams, talk about how tag teams important, spot on. The 3-way match was really good. But like I said, the spoiler just hurt. It hurt it. I knew what was going to be the finals in 2 of the matches because I've seen the World Championship bracket that they put out, and I've seen when they put the spoilers of this match out. So, I mean, knowing two of the 3 matches as outcome, and one of them was pretty obvious when you had a new team versus an established team, that takes away, in my opinion, and it makes it only a 3-star or a 3 out of 5. In my opinion, it could have been a 5 if I didn't know anything that was going on. This would have been a very exciting show to me. But anyway, basically that's all I have to say about this show. My name is George Coles, and this has been another episode of Heel Heat.